Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of PATTAY'S Performance here. This video is for one of my followers who's been eagerly waiting for this. My small, mini restoration on this lawnmower. She has the same exact one. This lawnmower I plan on gifting to my sister. She just bought a house. I am a lawn care nut, and this is one of the lawnmowers I always wanted. But unfortunately, I could never find it, and I finally did, and I'm going to give it to her. So this thing is going to be a little small restoration. We're going to do a little restyling on it, and we're going to service the machine too. All right, there's going to be a couple of things you see me do to this machine that I normally don't do to others, and that is because these are not my personal machines. I am not keeping them. One thing is I'm going to be taking the blade and I'm going to be painting it. It's a Ninja blade. It's very expensive. I also want to ensure a really nice clean cut for her. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pop off these wheels. Alright, so we're going to take a small pick, like so. It has to be a snap-on pick. We're going to pull the cap off, which I already did. We're going to expose the nuts to the wheel. So there's a groove, right? Follow that groove in, pop the cap off. So we're going to do that to all four. And that exposes the nuts to the wheel. Now we're going to paint these. We're going to do some painting, as I said. We're going to restyle. So we set these caps here on our board. And now we're going to zip off the wheels. Now to zip off these wheels, 11/16. I'm going to be using my Milwaukee M12. Save these two. We'll put that on our cardboard. So this mower is in really good shape in the first place. I'm not sure if I want to continue with the red or just black line, here. But we'll see how I feel. Just give the wheel a good spin. It's going to be a washer that comes out. Keep that with the wheel so you know where it goes. What's funny is that this side has two washers and the other side... sleeve fell out, that's fine. Put that back in there. Make sure we don't lose it. Put that down. Pop off the rear wheel. Pick it up. I'm probably also going to make a homemade striping kit for this as well, which I will cover in another video. I just want to make sure that he really likes and enjoys the machine before we do that. Clean this machine, as you guys can see. So now we have our wheels right here. And, this is the pan of paint I use. MRO. It really is the best, made by Seymour. So we're going to give this a couple squirts. 3 layers of paint. And I'm going to spray the tires too. Think of it as like permanent tire shine. Alright. So nice even coats. Remember, I already power washed this. I degreased it. So it should take really, really well. So like I said, just nice thin layers. I mean, realistically, if I was keeping this lawnmower, if this is the one for him, I'm going to put new tires on here anyway. But I just want to increase the chances of him keeping it. But if it looks good, Right now, if you look good, you feel good, you are good. That's what I'm doing with this lawnmower. And if you guys see with some of the lawnmowers, what pisses me off from the manufacturer is that these lawnmowers are like 3 or 4 different colors. It drives me nuts. Especially someone like the nicer, higher end ones. Tin can's a little funky. To clean the tip. And it just drives me crazy. Like everything should pick 2 colors, please. And if you guys seen in my other video with the Toro SR4, I actually restyled that mower. Corrected a couple of paint issues on that. And I gave it a really nice new look. Oh, we gotta spray the caps too? Sure. Alright, you'll let that dry for 5 minutes and we're gonna do another coat. I'm going to tip the can this way and make sure we clear it. We're going to see what's going on with my tip, and then we'll go back to the mower. So I tilted the lawnmower on its side, muffler side down, and here is a big ruckus about this lawnmower, this Ninja blade. I'm going to take this off. This is a 9/16. I'm going to pull this off. Let's just see if this blade adapter comes off. No, it doesn't. It almost seems like it's a 2-part blade adapter. So, we're going to leave this here. It's not an issue. You see underneath here, I cleaned everything. It's pretty good. See, this is the blade. This is the goods. It is definitely going to need to be sharpened. We will definitely breathe some new life into this blade. Alright, in the meantime, I'm also going to paint this too. So I'm going to start with the surface prep on this body. Can you guys see that really good? Alright, so I got my safety glasses on, got my wire wheel. It's a good time to inspect the belt condition. This definitely is going to need a new belt. But in the meantime, while we have this machine apart, we're going to start taking away this rust. We're going to treat this rust. Make sure this deck doesn't rot away. So we'll take care of all of that here. And we gotta pull this off. Alright, so we'll put that here. This is not a 9/16. What is this? I'm just grabbing my metric sockets real quick. It's probably 13 because it's a 1/2 inch. We're going to literally break this machine, apart. This isn't going to be a frame off, but if we decide to keep it, I probably will go back and take this all apart to the skidoo midgie, to the bare frame, do a Restyle for him, but for the most part, it's fine the way it is. It's going to cut grass. You see what we revealed here? All this nastiness. So we'll put this back here, just so we have it. Alright, we're going to take our wire wheel now. We are going to go all over. We just drag something like a wheel on it. Like I said, this is a good opportunity to take your wire wheel and just go crazy. get my air gun, I'm going to clean this all out. And then we'll do a couple layers of paint. We'll do another coat on the wheels, and we'll start painting the deck. And then while that's drying, we'll start stripping down the blade too. Alright, so like I said, same paint as the wheels. I'm just going to go underneath the deck. We're going to black it out. It's not going to be a pure correct restoration. This did knock down most of the rust, so we're good to go. It's all about preservation. And if you love your lawnmower, you should technically do this every year. So yeah, let's get this started. And don't forget, whatever I get overspray, we're just going to go over that with the red anyway. So this also acts as a good primer as well. Coat number 1 is done. I'm going to move over to the wheels. We're going to do another coat on the wheels. Okay. Let the deck sit for 5 minutes, and let's see. Are we gonna? Yeah, let's do this. Uh-oh, what I stepped on? Dummy. Oh, I stepped on the covers. So make sure we got all 4 cap covers. Hit this with some black because it's going to be black and red. These are going to do Allen, an engine cover, which is fine, an air filter cover as well. This paint looks great on plastic. I've done it on snowblower sheets. This stuff is completely not necessary. So I want everything to be one color. Well, 2 colors. This lawnmower is going to be 2 colors. Black and red. Nothing else. spray the mulch plug once it's on the mower. Just there. Go back to our deck in a couple minutes. So this is what the hype is about this blade. It's called a Ninja blade. It's got an X. Very unique, very different. Obviously, the more blades you have, the finer it's going to cut the mulch down. Now the high vac has a couple of cool and unique things about the mower itself that with this Ninja blade, you know, paired with it helps. Let's break down this Ninja blade. You got 4 sharp edges, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then if you guys see here, you guys see this wing tips here and here? That's what keeps the blade clippings up inside the deck, right? The longer it's in the deck, the more these blades get to chop it up. Now with it being a circular, deeper deck compared to others, it even keeps the clippings in there even longer. And the longer they're in there, the more this Ninja blade gets to chop it up. And then if you look down here, the grace blades on the bottom, that also keeps the clippings in there as well. The longer the clipping is in the deck, the better off you are. So like I said, I normally do not do this, but we're going to knock down the rust out of this. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the vise. We're not going to sharpen it yet. Excuse me. We're not going to sharpen it yet, but we're going to knock down the rust. So just a simple, I have another die grinder with the wire wheel, you know, the wire wheel that we used to strip down the other one. We're going to do the same thing to this. Alright, so I went to go grab everything else. I just put another coat on the deck and the wheels and everything. So that's coat number 3 on the wheels, 2 on the deck and 2 on the plug. After 3 we are done. So yeah, let's start knocking the rest off. So if you guys can see, we got a couple of numbers here. We got 035, okay, and then we have Snapper 26407 patent pending, which is the number. So I'm going to grab a set of quick drying flat black paint, and we're going to paint this blade. So this is what we get quick color at Home Depot. I think it's like dirt cheap. And yeah, I'm just going to paint this right on the vise. And this is just, you know, just a protective layer, coat. Like I said, we're going to sharpen the blade, you know, once this is all said and done. Like I said, we just want a nice, clean cut. I'm not flipping this lawnmower. This is for keeps, I hope. If he doesn't want it, I don't know, maybe I will keep it. This lawnmower is a legend. It's an icon. No, why not? Alright, so this thing's probably going to dry in like 5 minutes. We'll do another coat on it and we'll go from there. Alright, so you guys can see it's already dried to the touch. I don't know how many minutes. Maybe like 5 tops. So we'll throw another coat on here. We'll flip this baby over. And this thing is good to go. Just flip it over. So. Remember, I don't care about the edges of the blade because we're going to sharpen this anyway. Blade now. Alright, now remember, top here, here, there's an edge here, I don't know why. There should only be one edge. You can see here there is no edge, so we're just going to take these across. Alright, so let's reposition the blade for better. Now, I don't want to lie to you guys, I already started painting the deck. So I just wanted to see what color would match best, and we're going to go with Troy-Bilt red. I had a darker red. I don't think it matched, but it is what it is. If anybody knows what the snapper color is, feel free to tell me. Alright, so my GoPro died. I'm not sure where we left off, but as you guys can see, I started throwing down some... Alright, so my GoPro died. I'm not sure where we left off, but I already started throwing some paint on here. I used that black as like my primer. So I'm going to do one more coat underneath, and I'll put the blade back on, and we're good to go, and I'll start working on the other side. So, I just used my last battery. I guess one out of the 4 is no good anymore. So in the meantime, I mean, I'm not going to bore you guys with every step. You guys are going to get the general idea of the paint scheme. So yeah, just give me a few minutes and I'll see you guys back in a few. Going to get this thing on its wheels. Alright, so we're going to start working on this side here. Take care of these scrapes. We'll tape this up so it matches the other side. But if you guys can see how this is taking shape, this Troy-Bilt red is actually not a bad match. And I didn't even, I'm going to revive the existing paint. So I'm actually not going to respray the whole deck. I'm just going to do the bumps and bruises, take away the bare metal, tape everything up, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see all this roughage. I'm going to take this down to bare metal, my die grinder, and I'll establish my tape lines to match the other side, and we'll be good to go. This has to get folded down out of the way. And I have it set up on jack stands right now. Alright, so let me take this down to bare metal, throw a coat of paint on it, and I'll see you in a little bit. And I'll see you guys back I will see you guys back in about a couple of minutes. Alright guys, check it out. It's not done yet. I just have to put a nice coat of armor roll on it, make this thing really, really pop. I didn't paint the engine cowl. I did a quick coat on the bag just so it looks, okay. You can still tell it's a snapper high vac. This thing came out really, really good considering the time frame that we did this in. I'd say maybe 2 hours tops. I still have to service it even though it doesn't need it. I mean, I'm going to. So yeah, man, check this thing out. I'm going to post some slow-mo pictures too. But, man, look at this. She is ready. Snapping Ninja is good to go, buddy. So, yeah, hopefully he likes it. If he likes it, then, you know, we're going to do a homemade striping kit. And then, I guess down the line, I'll break this thing down to the frame. And, do a frame mold for him. Like I said, this is a $600 plus lawnmower. If you love your lawn, this is one of the lawnmowers to get. Alright, so, I guess part 3, even though I kind of did this backwards, will be me servicing the machine. I'm going to change the oil, new air filter, check the spark plug gap, and this thing is good to go. Even though it starts on first pull, man, this thing's got 6 speeds. 6 speeds. This thing moves. But just a great thing. If he ends up keeping this, I will be on the hunt for a thatcher for this. They make a thatching kit for these, so we'll go for the whole package if he wants to go all out. All right. So yeah, as I go forth with this lawnmower, I'll be posting more videos. But the next one will be how to service this Mammoth Jammer. Even though we sharpened the blade as part of the restoration, we're going to do the rest. All right. So if you guys found this video, you know, helpful, informative, or you want to see more restoration videos as they come along, I have a Bluebird Thatcher that needs to be done, you know, please subscribe, like, comment, good or bad. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Came out pretty good. So yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next episode of PATTAY'S Performance.